Shalom, I'm Uri Pilichowski, and this is the 60 on the 95, the latest news from Israel, Teen Israel Advocates. Iranian Foreign Minister Mohammad Zarif showed his true colors in comments that he made on Friday, where he rebuffed the possibility that Iran was willing to allow Israel to participate in talks over its nuclear program or in any other meeting where the Islamic Republic was present. In addition, Zarif expressed, and this is his optimism, that the initial agreement reached in Geneva would improve relations between Iran and the West. Listen to his words. Zarif was quoted as saying that our nation strongly distrusts the West, and now the Western countries have been given an opportunity to dispel that. His latest comments call into question claims that he and the regime are now moderate, and that the latest deal is a turnaround for Iran. In our second story, we'll look at the latest events in Egypt. Since the popularly backed military coup ousted Islamic President Mahmoud Morsi in July, his supporters have been staging near daily protests calling for his reinstatement. In an effort to quash rallies, Morsi supporters have managed to sustain despite a sharp security crackdown. Authorities have adopted a controversial protest law restricting the right to protest. Among other rules, it requires organizers to notify the Interior Ministry 3 days before holding a protest, while also setting prison terms and high fines for violators. On Friday, hundreds of Islamic demonstrators took to the streets in cities across Egypt, days after this disputed protest law was adopted, and police forcefully broke up unauthorized gatherings. Our third story is a tragic and frustrating one. A 2-year-old girl was wounded Thursday in Jerusalem when assailants hurled rocks at a car she was riding. She sustained a moderate head injury. Rescue crews were dispatched to the scene, where they found the girl, who was almost 2 years old, bleeding from her head, as she was held in her mother's arms. The child was rushed to Hadassah University Hospital. When we arrived on the scene, they told us that she was hit by a large rock while riding in a car with her mother and 2 brothers who were sitting next to her in the back seat. Violent incidents in the region have become more frequent in recent months. The state prosecutor's office has brought charges against several minors this week, alleging that they belong to a gang that hurled firebombs in the city's French Hill neighborhood and toward the Hadassah Mount Scopus Medical Center. The defendants are Palestinian residents of the East Jerusalem neighborhood of Isawaya. Their actions call into question whether the Palestinians are really serious about a peace deal with Israel. Thank you for watching. This has been the 60 on the 95, and your latest news from Israel. Stay tuned for more in the coming days. Shalom.